The gods of Asgard planned a magnificent feast with Aegir and Ran, the power couple of the sea. Aegir and Ran agreed to host the banquet on one condition. The gods must provide a cauldron large enough to brew mead for all the guests. The gods knew that only the giant Hymir possessed such a vast kettle. Thor volunteered to procure this cauldron from Hymir. When Thor arrived at Hymir's house, he was received by the giant, who killed 3 bulls to use as provisions for Thor's duration. To Hymir's surprise, Thor ate 2 of the bulls in one sitting, illustrating his famed appetite. The giant was shocked and saddened when Thor devoured 2 whole bulls in a single sitting in order to fulfill his legendary hunger. Irritated at the excessive feast, the giant grumbled that they would need to fish in the morning to restore food. At dawn, Hymir instructed Thor to gather bait for their fishing trip. Thor ventured into Hymir's pastures and, without hesitation, slaughtered the largest of the remaining bulls, intending to use its head as bait. This act further irritated Hymir, but he hoped that Thor's strength and daring would prove advantageous during their expedition. The 2 set out in a boat, with Thor taking the stern. Thor steered the boat toward Hymir's customary fishing grounds, where the giant reveled in the triumph of catching 2 whales. Yet Thor's ambition was unquenched, and he propelled the vessel further into the open sea. Alarm coursed through Hymir, prompting him to insist they return to shore at once, cautioning Thor about the lurking presence of Jörmungandr, the fearsome sea serpent that coiled beneath those perilous waves. Nevertheless, Thor, the relentless foe of Jörmungandr, remained resolute, unwilling to retreat. Eventually, Thor ceased rowing and cast his line into the water, using the ox's head as bait. After a tense silence, Thor felt a powerful tug on his line. As he began to reel it in, the boat shook violently and the waves churned ominously. Hymir turned pale with terror, but Thor remained resolute. He planted his feet so firmly on the boat's floor that the planks buckled, causing water to seep in. When Jörmungandr's poisonous head broke through the surface of the water, Thor grabbed his mighty hammer Mjolnir to deal a crushing blow. In that instant of choice, Hymir, paralyzed with terror, panicked and severed the fishing line. The huge serpent emitted a dreadful shriek and disappeared once more into the ocean depths. Thor, furious at the missed chance to defeat his arch-enemy, directed his fury at Hymir and threw the giant into the sea. Demonstrating his remarkable power, Thor put the 2 whales on his shoulders and walked back to the shore. He again headed back for Hymir's cauldron and came back to Asgard, the realm of the gods, so that the spectacular banquet with Aegir and Ran could proceed as planned.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to get more content like this.